The lessons from history is that any tangible change that we have ever experienced in Kenya was not brought forward by elected MPs. For example, the 2010 constitution was the work of the opposition and the work of the civil society. Therefore, these MPs that went to Nyahururu, the others, I'm sure they'll go to Bukungu 1, Muranga Declaration, Remuru Declaration, and any other declaration as people feel that they will. The truth of the matter is that the Parliament of Kenya has an 80% turnover. So in Parliament, every time you see 10 MPs taking tea, just know in 2027, only 2 will be back in Bunge. So therefore, our MPs are not necessarily a representative of our political direction. In Nyeri, for example, I want to believe that all the MPs who are there now are new. None of them came back from 2022, and that is reflected across the country. So if we are to use that lesson from history, then what our MPs are saying, who by the way have become very unpopular amongst the people, including the fact that they have been playing with the executive and doing bad things like passing the finance bill, I do not think Mt Kenya MPs are necessarily a representation of the feelings of the people. They are a representation of the feelings of the executive. So our divorce with them is loading in 2027. That said, Fred, for me, I usually say that if we are to follow the constitution and to follow the law, we should be so solid about it when it favors us and when it doesn't favor us. The current problems we are having in Kenya, courtesy of Kenya Kwanza, was a result of the unholy alliance between Kenya Kwanza and the church. You know, the church played a very big role in advocating for this government. As you know, now they have started changing